morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day for you all. I know that we're having a lot of people joining from different time zones, and we had some people already opened the meeting in different time zones as well because it was a little bit of a mix-up. So thank you so much for joining. My name is Mohamed Mounir. I am Managing Director of Pinnacle Limited. And for you who just started to join us, Pinnacle Limited is an ultra-modern consultation firm, have been in it since 2019, beginning of March 2019. It's absolutely a pleasure to be into this business now, currently working in 13 countries, and we're having 40 international consultants, which is I am so proud of having all this talented within Pinnacle. Sherif here is going to be the presenter, and he's sitting in Canada, so it's a little bit early for him now. Sherif is our marketing guru. Been in the field more than 29 years from different industries, Vodafone, ICT, telecommunication, a lot of industries he has
Xerox,
been around.
most importantly.
And most importantly as well, Xerox, of course. How can we forget? So Sherif is joining us from Canada, and he's going to be speaking to us today about the strategic marketing and what it is, the importance of the strategic marketing now. So definitely we would love to add value for everyone in the room. Please ask the questions. Feel free to participate. It's absolutely our pleasure. The content is going to be taking around 30 minutes. Then after that, it's going to be an open discussion. Logistics in the room, the health and safety exit is absolutely leave the room. We don't have exit. So it's going to be, the modern way of doing the webinar, the seminars is being on the webinar. So stay here, please. Don't exit. Don't leave us early. So I'll start with a quote from Henry Ford, when he said, "A man who stops advertising to save money is exactly as the man who stops a clock to save the time." So having said that, and I believe it's although it was in 1930s, 40s time, however, it still applies after nearly 100 years.
Yeah.
It's never a time when we are not in the time of putting some investment in terms of the marketing. And I know a lot of companies now are suffering, whether they are small to medium enterprise, large enterprise. Everyone is short on cash and short on the business performance, sales, and so on, and that's absolutely fine. However, most of the companies at that point of time, the first thing that they think about is layoffs. So starting layoff of the labor, whether they are on the front line, middle management, or the higher management to save cost. And on the other hand, what they try to do is absolutely starting to go to the marketing budget, and then they cut the marketing budget, cutting marketing budget. And I'm telling you, in Pinnacle, we're very young. I think we're only nearly 2 years startup. But again, in this tough time, and you know how it is consultancy when during this tough time with the coronavirus, with the outbreak, with the lockdown, with people trying to save, we never stopped hiring people to different regions. And in fact, what we have done is that we have put much more money in terms of the marketing activities that we're doing. So saying that and going into the idea of that we're going through the planning period of the Q4 and planning for 2021 and beyond, Strategic marketing and putting the emphasis on the marketing is your key to succeed and go through this tough time with the right context in terms of how you spreading your product and services into the market.